From the KBIA newsroom, I'm Janet Saidi. Missouri prosecutors fear a state appellate court ruling will broaden the use of deadly force as a self-defense to even simple assault. From Kansas City, Peggy Lowe reports.
The recent decision by the State Court of Appeals Eastern Division said state law allows the use of deadly force when a person reasonably believes it is necessary to protect himself from death or other felonies, including assault. But by that standard, the Missouri Association of Prosecuting Attorneys says self-defense laws could justify even the slightest threat of a minor attack, like a shoving match. The group says the ruling could hurt public safety and victims of violent crime. It wants the state Supreme Court to hear the case. I'm Peggy Lowe.
Sports wagering will be legal in Missouri as of Monday, but as Sam Zeff reports from Kansas City, a major sportsbook who partnered with the Royals just pulled out of the state.
Underdog, like most of the online sports books, had been advertising heavily ahead of the Monday launch, but the Missouri Gaming Commission says Underdog pulled its application earlier this month. Commission Executive Director Mike Lira says the company is moving into the unregulated prediction market, where bettors can essentially wager on anything. Underdog and the Royals announced a multi-year contract in September, although the terms were not disclosed. The team didn't comment on Underdog's action, but this does allow the Royals to seek another sportsbook partner. I'm Sam Zeff.
A federal judge in St. Louis is considering whether opponents of Missouri's new congressional map have the right to force a vote on it. State officials last month sued People Not Politicians, the nonprofit leading the referendum effort. They argue that any attempt to take the power of redistricting away from the General Assembly violates the U.S. Constitution. People Not Politicians Executive Director Richard Von Glahn says the state's arguments show that redistricting supporters are afraid of the voters.
What I'm hearing is a state that is desperate to justify their power grab and to subvert the Missouri Constitution so that they don't have to justify it to voters. And I think that is shameful.
The judge has promised to rule before opponents submit their signatures. University of Missouri Extension is broadening its food waste reduction program with a new grant to reach more families and help them make the most of their grocery dollars. KBIA's Najifa Farhat reports.
The Freeze Eat program teaches participants how to plan meals, store food safely, and freeze ingredients to make them last longer. The program focuses on rural communities where access to healthy food and waste reduction resources can be limited. Co-lead of the program, Carrie Elson, says the classes aim to cut down food waste at every level, from helping families save money to reducing greenhouse gas emissions from landfills. A 2025 Environmental Protection Agency report says an average family of 4 wastes about $3,000 a year from food that goes uneaten. For KBIA News, I'm Najifa Farhat.
I'm Janet Saidi, KBIA News, Columbia.